to be his girlfriend. At first, she was very shy, but later she started to adjust. They dated for 2 years. Both of them were so happy to be with each other, express their love. Your name? Where's my beer? A man shuddered. It's finished. Your name said as she stood up front of him. After that, man had beaten her up badly. He threw the stick beside her and left the house. Yonim just lay there paralyzed. She cried. Cookie, I'm home, Yonim said as she came back. She had a shopping bag in her hand as today was Jungkook's birthday. She went inside their room and saw Jungkook sitting on the sofa with a serious look. He looked cold. Yonim had never seen this look on him before. Yonim, I'm gonna be straight to the point. I wanna break up, he said as he avoided her eyes. Yonim's smile dropped. She looked at him for a few seconds before holding his hand. You heard me. I wanna break up, he said as he still avoided her eyes. Yonim started eyes tearing up. As she stood up, Jungkook also stood up. He shied and he looked at her with his cold eyes. Yonim, I just can't be with you. There is more discussion. End of this topic. His feet almost moved forward, but he had to stop. This was it. He fell on his knees as he screamed. That day he cried. Oh, how badly he cried. His eyes went to the bag that had teddy bears sticking out of it with her beanie. It was Yonim's favorite beanie of his. Shaky hand. Cookie, my love, I know this isn't much, but it's from me and I bought it with my love. When my eyes fell on it, I saw you in him. Ah, your name, I'm sorry, my baby, he said as his tears started to fall. It was hard, but he knew he had to do this. Flashback, 3 days ago. Mr. John, you received a letter, his guard said as he handed Jungkook a letter. Jungkook frowned as he looked at it. He never get letters, especially not like this. Your name cooking, your name working, your name going outside, even her changing clothes and taking a shower. He looked at them and his blood boiled. Who decided to do this? He stood up in rage. All his bodyguards shivered. Who sent this? He asked. No one answered. He took out his gun and killed 3 bodyguards on the spot. He took one of the pictures. Hi, dear John. I asked you to partner with my company, but you denied. Now your beautiful girlfriend might have to pay for the price. Jackson Mung. He got super angry. He has never happened before and it was making him scared. John Jungkook, the fearless Mafia, was scared for the first time in his life. The only way making her safe was to leave her. He never wanted his work to involve her, and most of the time letting go of things love is the best option, so he broke up. Yonim got up and cleaned her wounds. She is used to it now. She went to her room and collapsed on the bed. Her flashbacks. Yonim, yeah, Yonim, baby. No, you're on the bed rest for the whole week. That's it, he stated as he kissed her forehead. He never let a small cut happen on her body. I miss you, Cook, she said as she smiled when she imagined him that night. Yonim woke up. She heard the door open. She saw it was her boyfriend. About him, he found Yonim few weeks after Yonim broke up with Jungkook. Right now, he just came home drunk as usual. He was a psycho. He saw Yonim sleeping on the bed and it made him angry. He came towards her and shook her body. Huh, Aaron, is that you? She asked softly. Yes, it's me, he said as he slapped her. She screamed and she fell down. When I told you to prepare food, why didn't you do that? Shut up, you fat. I know you ate everything. I'm gonna kill you tonight. And with that, he took out his belt and gonna beat her, but somehow she ran downstairs and out of the building. This was the first time after 2 years, the cold breeze hit her face. It was also raining. She started running as Aaron was behind her. Another night, I was just as usual. I was sitting in the bar, drinking as slow jazz music played behind. I drank not too much to get drunk since I had to drive back. I took out my wallet to pay, even though I owned this pub. I paid. I was gonna put in back when I saw a picture inside it. Seeing immediately brought tears in my eyes. After that, I left. I came to the pub and saw it was raining. I sat in my car and started driving. It was pitch black night. I was driving when suddenly someone appeared in front of my car. Shit, who dared to come in front of my car? I got angry and went there. I saw a woman. She was trying to get up weakly. I went to her and tried to help. Please save me, please, I beg you. I heard. Wait, this voice, your name? I looked at her face and to my shock, it was her. She looked at me with teary red eyes. Cookie, please help me. He'll kill me. Who? Your name, who will hurt you? Tell me. There you are. I'm gonna kill the shit out of you. Aaron said, as he was about to beat your name, but before that there was a loud shot and Aaron was lying on the floor lifeless. No one dares to touch what's mine, he said in his deep voice as he bent down to Yonim, who was passed out. He took her to his room. The maids and butlers were all surprised seeing this. He went to his bed and placed her gently. That's when he saw she was wearing nothing but a small thin dress. He went to the closet and took out his hoodie and trouser. After that, he changed her clothes himself. In the middle of doing so, he saw a lot of bruises and marks on her body. Seeing this brought tears into his eyes. He started crying as he held her small hand. He whispered to her. After a while, he felt his hand touch his cheek. He quickly looked up to see her weak eyes. Coke, thank you for saving me today. He put the finger on her lips. Your name, don't thank back. He whispered to her. After a while, he felt a hand touch his cheek. He quietly looked up to see her weak eyes. She got up and a little and held his face. I know you had a reason, and we both know you love me so much, she whispered. And I forgave you, Cookie. Can we start over again? She asked as he smiled. He smiled big for the first time since she left. Sure, my baby girl. And with that, he hugged her tightly.